Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to change the key battery in a Honda Civic. This is an older fob used from 2006 to 2013 in the Civic. So the first thing I want to do is flip this over and see there's a small screw at the base of the fob. Now to get this out you're going to need something like a precision screwdriver set like I've got here. You can get this for like $4 on Amazon, and I'll link to that below the video here. So you may need to kind of dig in, and this can be a difficult screw to get out depending on your key, but I've already got this one loosened, so this will be pretty quick. So get this screw out and then set that aside. Now, next thing you need to do is on the base, right in the middle, there's a little notch. I don't know if you can see it in the video here, but there's a notch right there. If you take a small flathead screwdriver, actually probably one of the larger ones, and put it in that notch and then just give it a twist, you'll see the base of this key starts to kind of move a little bit. And the only thing that's holding this together now is actually a little notch up here at the top. So if you just pull from the base and then kind of pull towards you, this will come right off. Now, there's an internal piece here that we can just pull out. This contains what the battery and everything we actually need to change. You can see the buttons there. So let's go ahead and set aside our kind of shell for the time being. Now, looking at this, there's another notch in the upper right here, if we're kind of oriented like this, where we're going to be able to separate this into two pieces. So again, take one of your flathead screwdrivers, insert it in that notch, just give it a little twist, and this will pop off pretty easily. And then we have access to the battery. So to get this battery out, if we're kind of looking at it like this, with those silver things in kind of the upper right there, if you just take a little screwdriver and get underneath there, you'll be able to pop out this battery. Now the battery that you need is a CR1616 3-volt coin battery. So when you put a new one back in, the easiest way is to kind of get underneath this right area there and then just press it in, and that'll pop into place. And it's not too difficult to kind of push in, and the prongs holding it aren't super overlapping. So, okay, so now that we've got that in, we can go ahead and reassemble this intersection. Just pop everything back into place. You kind of hear the buttons going. Okay, so we've got that there. And then now we've got this to put back together into our shell. That looks good. And then when you're putting the shell back on, I think I mentioned there's a little ridge here at the top. So if you just make sure that that when you put it back together, that ridge goes in first, and then everything will close nicely there, and then just put the screw back in, and that's it. So that's how you change the key battery for an older Honda Civic from 2006 to 2013. And again, the battery that you need is a CR1616.